Can you imagine what it would feel like to wake up after heart surgery, staring at the ceiling and wondering if you'll ever be the same again? For most people, that moment is terrifying. For Arnold Schwarzenegger, the bodybuilding icon, the Terminator, the former governor of California, it was a turning point that would rewrite his entire approach to health, fitness, and life. After several heart surgeries, and after countless injuries to his shoulders and knees, Arnold knew he couldn't return to his old training methods. The days of lifting the heaviest weights in the gym, chasing monster pumps, and pushing through pain for glory, those days were over. His body had sent a message loud and clear: adapt or face the consequences. Yet what he did next stunned the world. Because instead of fading away, Arnold reinvented himself. Today, at 77 years old, he still trains every single day, but his entire workout, diet, and mindset have evolved. And if you stick around until the end, you'll hear a part of Arnold's post-surgery journey that even his biggest fans never expected. Arnold's Reinvention, the power of change. Arnold has always been known for his relentless drive and discipline. But after open-heart surgery, that drive had to find a new outlet. He realized that protecting his body was now his top priority. No more risking his life just for another rep, another trophy, or a fleeting burst of ego. He became deeply aware that every movement, every bite, every hour of sleep would now shape the years he had left. It wasn't just about muscle anymore. It was about health, longevity, and being there for the people who matter most. This is the new Arnold, a man who still inspires millions, but who now sees every day as a gift to be protected. Arnold openly admits he made mistakes in his youth. He pushed his body to extremes. He skipped recovery, ignored pain, and chased size over health. But with age, and especially after surgery, came wisdom. He knows now that your routines must evolve with your body's needs. That's how you not only survive, but thrive. Arnold's current health and diet secrets. The first major shift in Arnold's routine happened in the kitchen. He was once the king of red meat and protein shakes, believing that more meat, more muscle. But after surgery, his perspective changed. He became nearly vegan, focusing on plant-based nutrition. He learned the hard way that what you put in your body matters as much as what you do with it. Arnold still gets plenty of protein, just smarter, cleaner, and without as much animal fat. He relies on whole eggs, which he still loves, oats for breakfast, and homemade protein shakes that are as famous as his biceps. His shakes are simple: almond milk, banana, protein powder, sometimes a raw egg, a splash of cherry juice, and for a twist, he once even added a little alcohol. But today, the focus is on keeping things clean and simple. Every day, Arnold loads up on fruits and vegetables. He eats salads with colorful veggies, plenty of watermelon, and green vegetables for their antioxidants and fiber. Oats are a staple, helping him manage cholesterol and keep his energy steady. Instead of cow's milk, he prefers almond milk, which he says tastes better and digests easier. This shift to a mostly plant-based diet was radical for a man who once believed more meat, more strength. But now he sees it as a secret weapon for heart health, longevity, and keeping his body young. 3 foods Arnold avoids after heart surgery. Arnold doesn't just eat the right foods, he avoids the wrong ones with surgical precision. After heart surgery, these changes became non-negotiable. First, red meat. Arnold still enjoys a steak once in a blue moon, but he has significantly reduced his intake of beef and pork. Instead, he focuses on lean proteins like chicken, fish, and plant-based alternatives. He knows that high intakes of red meat can tax the heart, raise cholesterol, and lead to long-term health risks. Second, he completely cut out sugary products. Arnold's philosophy is simple: cut out all the sugar products. Refined sugar leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar, crashes in energy, and a higher risk of heart disease and diabetes. He avoids candy, desserts, sugary drinks, and even skips hidden sugars in processed foods. Third, white bread and high GI carbs are gone from his table. White bread is made from refined flour with little fiber or nutrients, and it causes rapid spikes in blood sugar. Arnold now reaches for whole grains, oats, or brown rice instead. These slow carbs give lasting energy and protect heart health. It's a powerful message. To heal and protect your body, you can't just add good habits, you have to remove the bad ones too. Arnold's supplement routine. You might think a man like Arnold would have a cabinet overflowing with supplements, but he keeps it surprisingly simple. He takes a daily multivitamin just to cover any nutritional gaps. But he is clear, supplements are no replacement for real quality food. He believes that nature gives us what we need, and the foundation should always be real meals, not pills or powders. Still, after surgery and with age, he knows some gaps are inevitable, so he picks his supplements carefully and uses them only as a backup. The 5 exercises Arnold swears by now. Now comes the real surprise. After heart surgery, Arnold's workout transformed. The days of heaving giant dumbbells, clanging barbells, and chasing massive numbers are behind him. What matters now? Safe, sustainable movement that keeps his heart healthy, his joints protected, and his spirit strong. The 5 exercises that anchor Arnold's new routine are: cycling. Every morning, Arnold starts his day early, hopping on his bike and pedaling to Gold's Gym in Los Angeles. The ride itself is part of the workout. Cycling is low impact, great for cardiovascular health, and gentle on the knees and hips. It gets his blood moving, his mind awake, and sets a positive tone for the day. Swimming. Arnold discovered the value of swimming as a full-body, low-impact exercise. He swims not to break records, but for enjoyment, flexibility, and heart health. In the water, there's no pressure on his joints. Every muscle moves, and every breath strengthens his lungs and heart. Resistance machines. Instead of free weights, Arnold now uses resistance machines for all his strength training. Machines allow him to control the movement, protect his joints, and avoid risky positions. This was a big change for the man who invented the Arnold press, but it's been crucial for safety. He starts his arm workouts with machine preacher curls, 1 set of 30 reps, then 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. He moves quickly, keeping his heart rate up. Shoulder press and lateral raises. Arnold has always prized strong, round shoulders. Now he uses the overhead press machine for 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. He follows up with machine lateral raises, again 5 sets. These moves target mobility and stability, keeping his shoulders healthy and pain-free. Rear delt flies. Finally, Arnold finishes with machine rear delt flies, another 5 sets. This exercise keeps his upper back strong, helps with posture, and avoids the injuries that often haunt older lifters. What's the secret to these 5 moves? Arnold no longer chases the heaviest weights. Instead, he focuses on lighter weights, higher reps, and moving from one exercise to the next with minimal rest. This keeps his heart rate up and delivers the pump he still craves, but in a way that's safe for his heart and joints. But here's what everyone is wondering. If Arnold Schwarzenegger, the king of heavy lifting, can change his entire routine after heart surgery, what does that mean for the rest of us? Could it be that the old way of no pain, no gain is actually dangerous, even for the world's fittest legends? Maybe it's time we all rethink what strength really means. Arnold's daily recovery and rest strategy. The older Arnold knows that rest is just as important as exercise. He aims for 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night, not the 4 or 5 he bragged about in his youth. Sleep is when the body heals, recovers, and grows stronger. For Arnold, recovery is now non-negotiable. He listens to his body. Some days the energy isn't there, so he adapts his routine, lightens the weights, or swaps a bike ride for a swim. Balance is more important than ego. He reminds his fans that sustainability and listening to your body is the key to longevity. The golden rule: lifelong movement and adaptation. Arnold's new motto is simple: never stop moving, but always adapt. Even at 77, he trains every single day. But he's learned that it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, and for how long. The real lesson is consistency. Arnold finds motivation not just in winning, but in the joy of movement. He tells everyone that fitness is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Whether you're in your 20s or your 70s, your routine should evolve with you. And here's the part you waited for. The truth about Arnold's life after heart surgery is more inspiring than ever. He didn't just survive, he thrived. Arnold found a new meaning in every workout, a new kind of strength, and new ways to inspire millions. He's not defined by what he lost, but by what he gained, a deeper connection to health, to family, and to living life fully. If you're facing your own health battles or just want to stay strong as you age, remember Arnold's story. It's never too late to change, never too late to adapt, never too late to get better. All it takes is a willingness to let go of the past and embrace the future. One smart workout, one healthy meal, and one strong choice at a time. If this story inspired you, hit like, comment below with which exercise you'd keep in your routine, and subscribe for more real fitness secrets from legends like Arnold. let's make every chapter stronger than the last. Because after heart surgery, Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't stop. He started again, smarter, safer, and stronger than ever.